Now, this is not a very normal way to start a car review, but then this isn't a particularly normal BMW X5 because it's actually a plug-in hybrid version. Now, I'm going to try not to fall over because I feel a bit dizzy after doing that. Now, you might be interested in this car if you don't want a diesel, but you still want good economy. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is that all the electrical stuff, the batteries, for the hybrid system is stored under the boot. So that means that, well, the boot capacity is about a quarter less than the normal X5s, plus you can't get the 7-seater version because there's nowhere to put the seats. You do have a little bit of storage area there, which is probably just about big enough to hold your spare battery pack for your phone. But you do get a flat low floor. I really like the fact you've got this split tailgate as well. It does make it easy to slide things straight into the back. And the only problem with it is you have to put it back up if you want to fold the rear seats backs down. Yes, did it. And then, as you can see, you get a flat-ish low bay. You can slide items all the way to the back. Now, one of the things I like about this car is the space in the back seat. So I'll just put these in their original position, move across. Now, there's loads of knee room, there's loads of headroom. Also, you get three-way folding seats so you can carry 2 passengers and skis through this hatch if you want to. Slight problem with this car though is you can't recline the seat backs and you can't slide the base like you can in a Lexus RX 450h. But this is actually the best car in its class pretty much for 3 in the rear, because this seat, it's about the same height as the outer ones. You've got a pretty much flat floor, and look, in the middle with 3 people, it's absolutely fine. And if you want further proof of that, you can click up there on the card to watch our in-depth practicality video, see what it's like with 3 people in the back of this car, how easy it is to fit a baby seat, and just how much stuff you can fit in the boot of this BMW X5. So let's move into the front of the car, because it's just as spacious as the rear. That is not a problem. What is the fact that, well, yes, compared to some of its rivals, this car is a little bit dull here on the inside. It really is starting to show its age. I can't fault the quality though. I mean, wherever you touch, there's always some soft touch material. It does feel very high quality, and there's not any dodgy bit of trim to let it down. You can't find anything that just seems cheap. It's a very, very expensive feeling car. It's also got very good storage spaces as well, pretty much. You've got huge door bins. You can fit, well, easily 1 big bottle, and there's room for another bottle and some more if you want. And equipment's pretty good. So right across the range, you get things like electrically heated leather seats. You also get this premium sat-nav there with the widescreen, the professional system, and it's just so lovely to use. BMW's iDrive, I've said it so many times in all my reviews, it's one of the best systems, if not actually it's the best system on the market to use. Absolutely love it. Now, if you want to see our full in-depth review of it, you can click up there on the card. And also in that video, you can have another look around this car's cabin.
Now though, it's time to hit the road to see what the BMW X5 drives like.
On the whole, this BMW X5 drives really, really nicely. You can get it with a choice of different suspensions, and I reckon you should go for the adaptive M Sport suspension, because when you have it in comfort mode, it's nice and relaxing, but you press the button down here, go into sports mode, and it stops any kind of body roll, improves the grip, and this thing just handles surprisingly well for such a tall, big, heavy vehicle. Now, I say it handles really well. It does, so long as you don't have this hybrid model, because with all the batteries and the motor that go with the hybrid system, you add a lot of weight, 250 kilograms, and that does make the car feel more cumbersome in the corners. So just get the normal one. Another problem is the hybrid system itself, right? So you've got an electric motor on board this car, and it can power it for up to 90 miles and at speeds of up to 75 miles an hour. The only problem is that if you want a sudden burst of acceleration and you put your foot down, then that 2-litre turbo petrol engine, 4-cylinder from the Mini Cooper S kicks in, and it does make quite a strained noise. Now, BMW claims that you should be able to get 85 miles per gallon, but according to the trip computer, I'm only doing 35 miles per gallon, and really you should be able to get similar economy from the 3-litre diesel engine you can get in this car, and it suits it much better. It works really well with the automatic gearbox, and it's quicker as well. The only thing is that when you compare it to a 3-litre diesel from rival manufacturers, it is still a little bit noisy. In fact, on the whole, this X5 is quite a loud car to travel in. You get lots of tyre roar because those tyres are just so huge. And there's quite a bit of wind whistle as well, which can be annoying at speed. One thing I can't fault though is the visibility. So you've got a large back window, and you should be able to see as well because of the wide angle of this camera. The rear pillars aren't that obtrusive, they don't create too much of a blind spot, and you can see further detail on that by clicking up there to watch my in-depth 360-degree video. Watch on your mobile phone, move the phone around, and you should be able to look all around the cabin.
So on the whole, the X5 is rather good to drive, but it does have some annoying traits. Here's 5 of them.
This unnecessarily large gear selector looks like something you might find in an Ann Summers store. This stupid phone cradle just eats into this cubby space. I mean, whose phone is this for anyway? If you want a reversing camera, you have to spend £400 extra on every single model. It's not standard. The parcel shelf is so heavy you can use it to train your biceps. These wide rear tyres may look pretty mean, but they'll cost up to 500 quid each to replace.
However, there's still plenty to like about the X5. Here's some of its cooler features.
The traffic data on the sat-nav is super accurate and it's updated every 3 minutes, and it will definitely see you right. All models get self-levelling air suspension at the back. The split tailgate can hold up to 250 kilos, so you can use it as a viewing platform at the races. The car will automatically counter-steer with the reactions of a pro rally driver to help prevent a skid. The optional thermal night vision can spot things in the road up to 300 metres away and then will illuminate them with the fog lights. So then overall, what do I think of this BMW X5? Well, it's quite interesting how this hybrid version is completely silent at low speeds. It's just a shame that all models are quite noisy at high speed and their interiors just seem a little bit dated. But you know, this is a hugely practical car, and in diesel version, it's very good to drive. Now, if you click up there, you can get more information and reviews on various different cars and find out the best deal you can get on a new car at carwow.co.uk. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, share it and subscribe to our channel. If you click over there, you can watch our detailed practicality, infotainment and 360-degree passenger ride video for the X5. Now, did you spot the Easter egg in the video? It was the album X5 on the car stereo.